I said it. I said it.
What's up, world? It's your boy J-Star, and I'm here today with my lovely co-host Tiffany on Set It Here First Sports. Y'all already know. So let's get right into it today. We're gonna talk about two different sports. We got NBA, just got started like a month ago. We got NFL. We got the NFL that's on week 10. And I mean, I kind of waited out. I didn't get right into the NFL right when it got started because I wasn't ready to give my Set It Here First, But now that we through 10 weeks of this, almost completed after this Monday night game tonight. Let me see. We're gonna get right into the first question. The first question is going to be, who is the best team? Who do you think is the best team, Tiffany?
That's a hard one. I would say the Cowboys. The Cowboys, and I'm not jumping on a bandwagon. I'm not even a fan of the Cowboys. But you can't deny it. When you watch the game, you see Ezekiel running through everybody. You see Dak, who's the quarterback, and he has like almost all the time in the world to throw. So I would say the Cowboys. I don't want to say the Cowboys. I wish our Packers was doing better, but the Cowboys. Gotta give it to
Cowboys. Okay, best team in the league. Well, I wouldn't go with the Cowboys only because after looking at last night's game, we both was watching that, and the Pittsburgh Steelers, I believe, put up like 24 points or so on them.
But you got banned.
It was too easy though. It was too easy though. Like way too easy. And I feel like every game I'm looking at, I don't see the defense, a Super Bowl winning defense, to call them the best team in the league. So if I had to go with a team, man, it's so hard because this year, I ain't gonna lie, that's why it took me so long to get on this show, because it took 10 weeks to finally think of like really planning this out, because right now everything's even. If a team is so offensively strong, they're defensively weak. You know what I'm saying? So it's everywhere around. From the Cowboys, they're number one. Okay, but like I just said, the defense, I don't know where they're ranked, but I'm sure they're not ranked in the top 5. We can, matter of fact, we could probably bring up the stats right here. Yeah, team stats. Here it goes. So top defense, they're not in top 5. We got Baltimore here. Come on now. Overall defense, they're not top 5. So they're not even top 5 in none of these. Oh, wait. Whoa. Yards, okay. Okay, rushing yards. Wow. They jumped in front of us, which is really sad, but, the Green Bay Packers is our team. And, that's only because of health issues. But, like I said, I still don't see enough for them. So, to me... Oh, what you got? What you got?
So, you think our rushing yards would be higher than the Cowboys?
This is defensively preventing. This is preventing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is preventing. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I know what you're trying. You're trying to go, okay. I mean, they're number one. I'm pretty sure we're way down there because we don't have a running back. So we can't even argue about that right now.
But if you compare Lacy to Ezekiel.
Okay, what's the comparison? We don't have Ezekiel has had a little bit more than a half a year. And not nowhere near, it's freaking Eddie Lacy hasn't played, I think he played like 3 games. 3 games. And in the game when they played the Cowboys, he was balling on a hurt ankle, my bad, and jumping over people just the same way Ezekiel likes to post all those jumping, hurdling over people.
But he doesn't get the yards.
He was getting the yards that game. What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, gosh. Go back
okay. Anyways, can I get to my best team? Set it here first. My best team. Gosh, like I said, it's so hard because back and forth. But I think I'm gonna have to go with freaking Seattle. After last night's game, yes, I'm sorry. After last night's game, like I said, I needed these 10 weeks to really look at it. And I don't know where their defense, it looks like they dropped right here, but they was the number 1 defense earlier, like week 5. And still, the only reason why I believe they dropped is because your boy Cam Chancellor has been hurt, and Bennett, on the line. So they wasn't getting no rush, no rushing the passer. And of course, Cam Chancellor made a difference just last night. He shut down, who was that, Gronk? At the end of the last play, he shut down Gronk. Come on now, like who can do that? Only only they can do that because they have somebody big enough to stick. You know,
Yeah.
that type of tight end. We don't. You know, almost nobody else in the league has that person.
Yeah.
And so right now, only thing that sucks about them, like I said, is back and forth. But you know, defense wins championships. So if we had to go by that, they have the defense. But offensively, you know, they don't have Beast Mode no more. We all know that he's retired. Their running backs still looked nice last night. Yeah, I mean, Procise, you know, nobody even knows about this guy. He's a rookie, and he was balling last night. You know, Baldwin, nobody knows their receivers. They don't got big name receivers or anything, but their receivers do their job.
Yeah.
You know, and their only big time receiver is Graham, Jimmy Graham. And right now, it looks like this league. I said it here first.
He looks good coming back after his.
What is it? What was it? I forgot. I think a knee. Yeah, meniscus or something like that. Yeah. So, torn meniscus. Yeah. So Graham looks great. And this league, what I'm trying to say is this league has become a tight end league. You know, like it really has. Like if you don't got a great tight end, it kind of sucks. Like you look at Dallas Cowboys, that was your team. Jason Witten is a great tight end.
Yeah.
You know, you look like who I just said now, Jimmy Graham. Patriots got two of them. They stole Michael Bennett. You know, Martellus Bennett. My bad. Martellus Bennett is over there now. They got two tight ends. They look really scary when it comes to that. We had a tight end on our team, got hurt, and we was pumped up for the season. He already got hurt. Jared Cook. I would have loved to have seen him out there. You know, it sucks. So I believe this league is tight end. If Rodgers did that great Hail Mary play, he'll be known for forever. Okay.
I feel like he's underrated though. Like Aaron Rodgers don't throw to him anymore. So.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that just yesterday. I believe he was wide open down the lane, and he didn't really, I mean, he looked over him, still looking right there. That was crazy. So, but other than that, the next question will be, who is the MVP so far?
Okay, so MVP so far for me is Julio Jones.
Julio Jones, let me look at this.
The reason why, bear with me.
Stats here.
Okay, so I'm looking, so I'm looking at, so I was thinking about going with the quarterback, but I'm looking at the quarterbacks and Matt Ryan is number 1 in passing yards, right?
Okay, hold up. Okay, yeah.
Okay, but he's not that, Drew Brees is number 2, and he's not that far behind Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you have rushing yards, I'm looking of running back. Okay, DeMarco is right behind Ezekiel, like right there.
Okay.
So, as far as receiving yards, Julio is far above AJ Green, Amari Cooper, my guy, Antonio Brown. Like he's leading higher. So I'm gonna go with Julio Jones.
Julio Jones.
Yes.
Wow, that's very different. I mean, their team is playing really great. Let me see where they ranked in the playoff standings. I believe they're number 1 or something like that. Or they're number 3 behind Dallas and Seattle. They lost. Yeah, they had lost like I think 2 very close games. But we're talking about the MVP here, and you don't believe that it has anything to do with Matt Ryan, though?
No, I don't.
You just think it's Julio, like he's out, like catching over
Julio
2 people or something, basically. What you're saying. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So, well, that's your set here first for MVP. My set here first would have to be, I wanted to go with Derek Carr. Looking here, he's not leading in nothing.
No.
You know, he's not leading in nothing, but he is leading the freaking Raiders. Like the come on now, the
He's
Raiders.
number 6.
What are they? They're number 5. They're number 5 in the playoffs standings. Am I right? Yeah, this playoff standings.
Yeah.
Okay, they're number 5 here. 7-2 though. You know, it's pretty. They beat the defending champions, the Broncos. Oh no, what was it? Sunday night game too at that. That was huge. That was also their first win at home. You know, and I'm telling you, it was all Carr. I feel like it was all Carr. I mean, he has great receiver tandem. Don't get me wrong, but he has a great receiver tandem.
Exactly.
But I mean, with the year before, he was rocky, and his improvement is like jump. You know, like crazy in one year. I would say so. I have to give it a Carr, man. The Raiders have been a joke for so long. I don't think more than 20 years. The Raiders have been a joke so long. Most people that are Raider fans that I know, at least in my age group, have never seen them win.
Yeah, that's accurate.
So, you know, finally, they got something to be happy for, and I got to say, Carr is right now my MVP, you know, of the league. You know, set it here first. So, other than that, fantasy football-wise, who have you been picking on, you know, a FanDuel, DraftKings type of thing, or just, a daily fantasy, who are you picking like weekly that you know for wide receiver wise? Who have you been picking? Is it Julio?
No.
Okay, well, who is it?
Julio costs too much.
Okay, he costs too much. Okay.
So I picked Amari Cooper. He's a little cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to get me my points. And
How many points do you think he's getting in like a game for you when you pick him?
At least 25 to 30.
25 to 30? Wow. I mean, I picked this guy one time and he didn't give me nothing, man. He gave me like 8 points. So,
That's
and that was this year. I mean, I seen her picking him, and yeah, he's been putting up points.
I get points.
When she randomly picks him, but okay.
I get points. It's not just based off of how good a player is when you play fantasy. It's based off of money as well.
Yeah,
strategy.
exactly.
So I don't always pick the people I like.
Okay,
but
you said weekly. When you're making a lineup, one of your lineups is always going to have Amari Cooper. So that's your set your first for fantasy. Okay, for wide receiver wise, wide receiver for me will have to be Mike Evans, which here he's number 5. In yards of reception, and every time I pick him, I'm getting like 20 at least. I'm gonna say he's at least getting me 20. Big game, I think on Thursday night he had was almost 40 points, something like that crazy. He had a 40-point game. So me, and looking at his quarterback, you like Jameis Winston, so we gotta give it up to that guy. He's killing the game. Quarterback wise, he's also probably a good quarterback to pick. Jameis Winston, because he's gonna run, out the pocket. He's not just gonna stay in the pocket all day. And he's got this great receiver who's top 5 receiver right now, catching the ball. I mean, he's catching almost everything.
I just heard of him like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah, you just heard of him, but he's balling. That's why you're hearing about him. So it's just great. But that's my 2 picks for receiver quarterback wise right now. Who's your quarterback?
Fantasy.
Yeah,
quarterback?
fantasy quarterback.
Fantasy quarterback. I have to go with Tom Brady. I can't stand him, but it's either Tom Brady or Matt Ryan. Okay. Those 2 get you points.
So, as for fantasy running backs, who have you been picking every week? What's going on?
Fantasy running backs, I have to go with my boy LeSean McCoy.
LeSean McCoy, okay, LeSean McCoy. Yeah, how many points has he been getting you, like averaging?
I would say about 20 points at least. Mm-hmm. I pick him because he costs the least. He's they have the worst passing. Yeah, they have one of the worst. Yeah, they're the lowest at passing. Exactly. So
in the league with Tyrod Taylor at quarterback.
Exactly. So I think of that. So I'm like, okay, he's good and he's gonna get the ball. So I have to go with him, and he doesn't cost as much. I know I'd never pick Ezekiel Elliott because he costs a lot, and he has like about a 90% chance of people picking him. So I want to go with the lower percentage so that way I can get coins.
That's true. For me, let's see. We're gonna go with rushing yards here. We got Ezekiel Elliott, leading rusher. Everybody knows that. I agree with you on picking him. I wouldn't pick him. Everybody, 90% of people is picking him, unless it's the 2 game, and you got 4 running backs and Ezekiel's in there. You got to take him, Other than that, though, throughout the whole day, if DeMarco Murray's playing, I'm probably choosing him, even though a lot of people are choosing him. But he is averaging at least 25 to 24 points, I believe, on fantasy. If not him, my person I believe not everybody's picking that's going on is Melvin Gordon, San Diego Chargers. Dude is really, really balling. He's catching and getting yards running. I'm sure you probably have it, but you don't watch the Chargers, do you? Okay, she doesn't watch the Chargers, so that's why, she never heard of him. But anyway, Melvin Gordon is that guy for me. Like I said, he's getting points. He's getting, I don't know how many touchdowns he had this weekend. He's getting touchdowns and everything, though. Moving on. Okay, we're done, football, covered all that. Next time we'll get on with a special guest, for football. But now we're going to go into basketball. And let's bring this zoom out of here and let's zoom over here. Looking at the top here for the East, we got Cleveland. Looking at the top here for the West, we got the Clippers.
Okay, so...
Who's the best team in the NBA?
You have to go... Set it here first. You got to go with the Clippers. Reason being... Go back up to the East.
Go back to the East. Okay.
The East. Okay, so we have Cleveland, number 1.
Cleveland. There you go. 8-1.
Who's number 2?
Got
number 2?
Atlanta. Good team.
Sorry. Go down to the West.
That's all we looked at. We got Toronto, Charlotte.
No. I'm going based off of.
Go down to the West.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's right behind y'all?
The super team, Golden State Warriors. So the fact that I'm number 1 in my conference, and the fact that he's number 1, and he has nobody he's competing against really, and I got the super team. What does that say? That means I hold more weight, right? The fact that I'm number 1 means I hold more weight.
I mean, we're the defending champions. Come on now. Like, there is nobody that is better than us, of course, in our league. We're the defending champions on our conference, I mean. And in the other side, too, as well, because we beat your super team that's behind y'all.
They wasn't super.
So, according to me, said it first, it's going to be Cleveland, for me, the best team in the NBA. My reason to be is we're way more confident this year, way more confident. And that means a lot, That's probably one of the reasons why I feel like the Clippers are doing better. It's confidence and chemistry for the Clippers this year. A lot more chemistry than it is confidence. Like we don't know yet how confident they really are until they play the super team. I feel like against the teams that like the Spurs, they're confident.
Yeah.
They have that confidence. Against Portland, everybody says that's somebody they should be fearing. No, it's not. My biggest thing with the Clippers is I know it doesn't matter much, but I think it does to me is I need them to stay at where they're at right there, number 1. Mm-hmm. Because it's a lot of years. I mean, every year that it's the Clippers, man. And like, they are so good and so talented, But they'll drop, though, to the 4th or 3rd spot. And, they need that home court, I think, playing somebody sorry, like the Lakers right now.
We don't have OKC or Houston as contenders anymore.
You don't think they're contenders?
They're not.
OKC or Houston? Oh, wow.
So, we're not going to be in lower than 3rd.
Okay, but I don't need y'all to be in 3rd, is what I'm saying. Because 3rd is a one round home court advantage. Mm-hmm. After that, I think you play the number 2 team, play the number 2 team. Like, okay, that would be Golden State at this moment, or it could be the Spurs, which y'all could beat the Spurs. But thing is, these 2 teams who we talking about, Golden State and the Spurs, they're number 2, and that's who you play second round. They got home court. Their home court is everything. It means so much to them. Y'all home court doesn't mean that yet.
Didn't we beat San Antonio at their home court?
They had home court that year? Okay, I mean, yeah, y'all beat them, but I'm just saying.
I'm not worried.
Okay, you're not worried about them. Okay, that's great. But Golden State?
Okay, that's different.
Exactly. So that's where we have a problem. So I just need them to stay at where they're at. I don't see why Cleveland would drop, okay, because we are the best team. But I don't see why we would drop. I mean, Atlanta's right behind us. They're the only team that beat us so far. I think we was just sleeping that day or that night on them. We didn't expect them to play as good as they did. We had a big mismatch with Dwight Howard because Dwight Howard is playing a lot better this year. He's playing like Dwight Howard of old Orlando, Dwight Howard. And we had a mismatch with TT, Tristan Thompson. He's an underman center playing against a real big man center. I mean, he does that a lot of nights, but that night, come on now, Dwight Howard looks like a dude steroids. Oh gosh, whatever. Atlanta is pretty good, y'all. Like for real, they have the assistant coach that used to coach the Spurs. Steve Kerr used to coach with the Spurs too as well, so I mean that's why he's so good. Come on now.
Steve Kerr is coaching
what Curry and all these people.
Exactly.
Okay, the super team. We get
so
that.
So how do we know he's a good coach?
Okay.
My point is.
What about Luke Walton?
What about him?
Right now, the Lakers are at. Let's go back. Let's scroll up so everybody see this. The Lakers are actually making the playoffs at this moment. At this moment, with a record, and I think it's over 500. Wow, over 500, 6-5.
That's not good. 6-5 is not good.
For the Lakers, we're talking about the Lakers, not the Lakers champions. 16 championship Lakers. We talking about the Lakers of rookies, all rookies almost, or second-year players and rookies. That one, I think they probably have one of the youngest teams in the league right now. They probably do, and they're in the playoffs. I mean, what's crazy is right now we can go down some more. And a lot of these teams right here should be in the playoffs over the Lakers. But Luke Walton must be doing something right. Sitting here first, I would have to say people that come out from under Popovich, first of all, and then come out of somebody under that, usually end up being a good coach.
Okay. Back to Atlanta, they suck.
Back to Atlanta, they suck. Okay. Right now, okay. So we said who the best team. Right now, who's the MVP? NBA. Right now. And who is going to be at the end of the day?
Who is the MVP right now is Westbrook.
Okay, I agree.
Westbrook deserved it last season, and he would deserve it now. Who's going to be? I would think Curry.
I don't believe that he deserved it last season with LeBron was right there. He should have got that last season. But I mean, so many Curry fans are going to argue with us that it was
LeBron
Curry.
sat out like how many games though?
Okay, what is that? Curry sat out how many games at their halftime last year?
He played though.
Oh my gosh, he sat out basically though. Whatever.
He
Oh
sat
gosh,
out
whatever.
the whole game for like a whole 3 weeks.
Whatever. No,
So,
LeBron never did that.
it was 2 weeks
No,
he sat
LeBron
out.
never did that. I don't believe that. It might have been the end of the season. The end of the
No.
season when they didn't. That was the reason why they go to State Warriors
He sat
lost
out
because
for,
they
like,
played the
2
whole season.
weeks.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, right now it is Westbrook. Who is it going to be though?
Curry, I said.
Curry. Okay, you believe it's going to be Curry. Okay. I think it really
Then why
it
did
probably
Robin
was.
not win?
If somehow Westbrook is able to get his team right now, they dropped to 6. They was just number 1. You know, they're not going to be number 1. They're not. But if they was to get to the 4th seed where Portland is, and Westbrook keeps getting these triple doubles the way he is, I have to give it to him. I would think he's going to be right there in the runners. I don't think Curry is going to be that person because right now Curry isn't leading in nothing. I don't believe that we can go through points. We got DeRozan, Westbrook, Davis, Lillard, Harden, right here, just so y'all can all see. We can go to assists. Let's see. As a point guard, he should be up there in top 5, right? Where is he at?
Okay,
You
so
know?
I can't stand Curry.
Okay, I
Like,
understand.
hate is
But
a
you
strong
saying
word.
that he's the person.
What I'm saying though is that one thing, set it here first.
Okay.
One thing that you know about Curry
What's that?
is that whenever he's not doing that good, if he's being talked about in a negative way, he turns on the switch and he turns into something.
Like the night when he went 0 for the
yeah, and then
3-point line,
in the next game,
and he
had
goes
the
all
most
13.
Okay, so what my point is,
Mhm.
all the stuff that we're saying right now, other people are saying. He's gonna hear it,
Okay.
and all this is gonna turn around.
Got it.
Period.
Okay. Well, let's see then. So, who's going to the championship and taking it all this year?
The like,
Oh, the Lakers! What? Oh! Senator first, y'all heard that? The Lakers. She almost vomited just trying to get that name out. Oh my God, that was funny. But that was a Senator first rule. The Lakers are going and winning the championship.
No, that's not what I meant.
Wow. Woo!
That's
Let's
not what I meant.
let's look at the Lakers.
The Clippers is what I meant. Don't even bother.
I gotta go now because you brought them up. Well, let me look at these. Oh man.
He's really gonna show everybody this.
Oh man, it's messing up. Y'all see, it's messing up for a reason, y'all. They
Yeah,
must not be.
No one wants to see anything about the Lakers. We're
Go
talking
ahead,
about
though.
the Clippers. The Clippers.
Oh, the
are taking
Clippers?
it all. It's gonna be Clippers versus
Mhm.
Cleveland,
Okay.
and we're taking it off.
Clippers versus Cleveland. Okay.
Yes.
I like the other
I have
choice
about
there.
5 bets going on this.
Got what?
I got about 5 bets. I got like 3 I owe from last season.
Well, she got 3 shows. So right now, I mean, that's the 2 number 1 teams for both conferences. So I mean, I said it here first though that it was gonna be them, but I ain't gonna lie, I did also say though that it could have been the Knicks versus y'all. I said versus Clippers. The Knicks right now are
Let's
not in the
have a
playoffs.
moment for the Knicks.
Okay.
Let's go over to the
Let's-
Knicks
we're right here.
and see what they're doing.
3-6. Okay. But you gotta give it to them. This is a whole brand new team basically. Other than Carmelo, who should be doing way better than 3-6, because he should be a better leader. Is what I would have to say. But you do have Rose, who's just getting into the system. I don't even know what system they run it. I don't think they know what system they run it. They got a new coach. Noah just got over there. Courtney Lee, I believe, is over there, right? Am I right? Let me make sure
I
that.
don't know.
Yep, Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee as shooting guard, and then your backup is Brandon Jennings, which is a great coming off the bench person. But my thing is, other than that, everybody else has been noticing, I'm sure, is that who else do they have off that bench? Basically nobody. Basically nobody. What's wrong?
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, it's nobody. Justin Holiday, Sasha Vujic, nobody. There's nobody on that list right there that you can say, oh, they're coming in the game and they're going to give you 15 points.
Is that Plumlee's brother or something? Marshall Plumlee?
Is he a center?
Has to be be his brother because
Yeah,
Mama
I
is
guess so.
on
Then.
Portland.
I guess so. Well, he's not as good as Portland, of course. Everybody knows that. Portland Brothers are better ones. Just like the what is it?
The
The Robin Lopez. Yeah, the
Lopez.
Lopez. Which, oh, matter of fact, speaking of basketball, we're going to the game tonight to see.
We're going to see the Clippers.
Robin Lopez on Brooklyn versus the Clippers. Okay, yeah, and we're going to see also Jeremy Lin. But Brooklyn, of course, is a horrible team. I think they was at the bottom of the list from what we was looking at just now. I don't even think they're in. Are they in the playoffs? Hold up, because the Knicks are not in there. And if somehow Brooklyn is in there, I'm going to be laughing. Okay, great. They're right there battling higher than where the Knicks is at, though, as you see, which is crazy. That's pretty sad. So far, so like I said, I got Cleveland. I want them to go back and win it again, but they are the best team, like I said, but I don't know for sure if I got them winning it.
So out of Cleveland and Clippers, who do you feel is the better team?
The better team is Cleveland. Automatically. They're the defending champions. Their chemistry is crazy. Their bench is great. The defense is great. I don't know. I mean, your defense has stepped up. Man, we're going to get footage of the Clippers tonight at the game so y'all can see about the Clippers, okay? We're going to have this posted on this episode, too. What? We're going to go, let's, no, matter of fact, let me get this. I think I already had us up over here.
Okay, because my bench, on the other end,
what? Okay, we're good here. Got my people.
Are scorers and defensive players.
Okay.
So let's see what you got going. Oh, you got you. Let's see what I got.
Real quick, too. We're going to get through this. Let's see what we got here. So you got Anderson. Allen Anderson. I got Chris Anderson.
Okay, so we'll go with Chris is better.
Chris Anderson's better. Okay, so then we got...
We don't know for sure if he's better, but we'll
okay, well, we got Brandon Bass and Dunleavy. We got a three-point specialist and a great power forward. That's what I would say. Really great power forward.
Okay.
Off the bench. Okay,
And
that's
who's
kind of
better?
equal.
No,
that's kind of equal to me.
It's not.
That's kind of equal to me. I'm going with Dunleavy.
Okay.
So, Crawford and okay, come on now. This is a rookie dude.
Who's
We're going to skip these two because we already know Crawford. Okay. Channing Frye and Raymond Felton. Channing Frye is better. Oh my gosh. What the?
Raymond Felton. Okay.
Blake Griffin or Kyrie Irving. I'm playing. Let's keep
going
it moving. Let's keep that moving. No LeBron. Can't do that. Bryce Johnson and Richard Jefferson is basically like taking. We would have to do.
Somebody, I believe.
No, I skipped my LeBron James. That don't make no sense. I would have to do DeAndre Liggins because that's our rookie, basically. I would take Bryce over him, though, of course, because Bryce is way better. He went to the championship in NCAA. Let's see. Y'all have Wesley Johnson. We have James Jones. Wesley Johnson is way more athletic. James Jones is a better three-point shooter.
He's
better three-point shooter, but Wesley Johnson
James
also
Jones
can play
is
defense.
weak.
James Jones doesn't play defense.
He's weak.
So that's a loss. We got to go all the way to Paul Pierce. And we got to go to McCray. And I would have to go with McCray. I'm sorry. I know
Just
Paul Pierce is because he's young and he has a lot of potential to be good, really good.
But as far as experience, he has
experience and championship wise, we got to go with Paul Pierce.
So
Austin Rivers.
What is
No, I'm trying to ignore this. Austin Rivers versus Shumpert. Gotta go with Shumpert, man. Come on. Gotta go. Huh? You agree?
Austin Rivers.
We got one agreement. Woo! I won one.
He's trash.
I won one. Okay. Then we got, oh man, we ain't really got nobody else because Tristan doesn't come off the bench. But I think we're missing the center. I don't know why they don't have
Why
him
you
on
not
our
telling
bench.
Mo Williams though?
Where's our center at? How Mo Williams? Mo Williams? Oh, Mo Williams. Oh, he's hurt. He's not even playing.
But we can.
And I don't know if he's on the team still because I saw him in the hospital or something. It was weird. But I think they didn't pick him up, so I can't really say no. We might have somebody else. But Mo Space is better. And y'all center on that center rookie. I don't think he's good at all.
You don't even.
I don't think he's good at all. Diamond Stone is probably weak. Send him to the D League. Don't ever let him play.
First, he's gonna be great.
Gosh.
You're gonna hear about that guy.
Anyways.
Space is better than all of your bench players.
Okay. So, anyways, we're gonna end off with that. Fantasy wise, NBA, who are you picking then? Every night. Just one player. That you gotta pick every night.
Fantasy, one player I pick every night. We'll go with Blake Griffin. He gives me about 40, 50 points.
But if I say here first, who I'm picking every night for fantasy for basketball, will have to be Westbrook. walking triple-double, like you said.
Yeah, he also cost $10,000.
Like, cost $10,000, but you better figure it out. You better figure it out, because dude is going to get you like 70 points. Come on now. Can't knock that. 70 points. That's what he's going to do. But anyways, we're done today. Wait, one more thing. Best center in the league. Embiid! Woo! Center in first. Oh, best center in the league right now. Embiid. Had to put that on you.
I said that first. You said it first on camera, but I said it first.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's on camera.
Best
I heard it. I
center
said
in the league.
it. Best center in the league to you? Said it first?
DeAndre Jordan.
Wow.
Hey, Tiffany, your boy DeAndre here.
You're
my
big
girl.
fan, man.
You're my girl. I love you.
Big
Thank you
fan.
so much.
You know what everybody's argument gonna be about that, but it's okay.
Free throws.
Yeah,
I'm
free
not-
throws is all.
What center is
Can you
very
get better at it like Shaq did? Shaq started making them though. Sorry, but that's the end of the show. Next time we'll be back with a special guest talking about the New York Giants and the New York Knicks.
Better be ready.
And he better be ready because she is ready. And after that, like I said, hit me up. Hit me up. Because it's going down. Like I said, all the special guests, if you want to come join us and talk about your team, come on and join us and let's go. So I'm ready. Talk about anybody out there. It's your boy J-Star. Find me on Twitter, J-Star for Life. Instagram, J-Star for Life. This is Said It Here First. Lovely co-host, Tiffany. And we are out.
Peace.
I said it, I said it, I said it.